It's a cold morning here in Ngorongoro, and we are leaving. And tell us where we're going, Jen.
We're headed to Serengeti, and we're gonna go through the southern gate and spend a day and a half in central Serengeti. DJ Craig, raise the roof.
Woo, woo, woo. A few topi amongst a whole lot of Thompson gazelles. The biggest warthog we've seen on this trip, and he has a set of tusks that are something special. Look at that. Entered Serengeti from the south and made our way to the visitor center here, and while we are stopped for lunch, we get to hang out with some rock hyrax. So there's a big one there and a bunch of little babies around here. But look at those faces. Pretty adorable.
Mongoose.
Banded mongoose have
Come out of nowhere.
come out of nowhere. They're,
Looking for food.
I guess there's no cobras here for them to. Hey there, fellas.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, this is easily as close as we've been. Oh, she's coming right this way. We're gonna give her a little room. This is far and away our most intimate elephant encounter of the entire trip. That one right there came up so close that we had to back up. And then there's some other vehicles have pulled up and they are just walking right. I don't even think that lady knows she's got an elephant right behind her in the pink.
Yeah.
But this girl seems to really like us. Hello, pretty lady. She is maybe 8 feet away from us, and absolutely beautiful. Oh, beautiful. We just had this baby walk up to maybe 6 or 7 feet of the car. This is the most amazing thing. 17 elephants. Oh, that'll be a good shot when we drive by there, huh? The Serengeti. Jen, would you like to give us a tour?
Yes. Caribou. Big bathroom. I mean, big old shower. 2 queen size bed, looks like. Don't really need both, but little bench here.
I might want my own bed.
Okay, have it your way. And then the piece d'oeuvre is this stones. Quite a nice view from our deck. See what you think.
Yeah, this is kind of nice. Some pretty trees. Oh yeah, there's a giraffe.
Right outside our window.
How awesome is that?
And a baby monkey.
Yeah, and if that's not enough for you, if you don't like giraffes, maybe you like monkeys. There's a mama and a baby, and then there's another one there. This is just, I think,
spectacular.
I think every hotel room should have giraffes right outside the balcony. And then, to top it off, you have this beautiful view of the Serengeti. So there's Jenny, drinking her wine. It's hiding behind the paper bag. And this is a nice shot of the main lobby area of the Serengeti Sopa. And up there is the dining room where we have our meals. There's a shop there. Up there is the yard and pool. Okay, we have a new guest that just arrived in the hotel. Yeah, monkey and a baby. This is Mariam. She's going to teach me how to say the name of the beef stew.
Ndizi ya nazi na nyama ya ng'ombe.
Very good. I'll practice that for next time. Little herd of impala right outside of our lodge with two males locking horns. This makes your heart race being this close to an animal this big. He's been going to town on these trees. Looked like he was going to tear the one tree down. And his buddy over here has been just eating, but this guy's shaking the snot out of these trees. Look at that. That is a big acacia tree, and he's just... Oh. Wow. Yeah, he's a lumberjack. Holy smokes. Yeah, that was impressive, dude.
That was crazy.
Unbelievable, that strength and power to do that. Just, the roots just came popping out. And this guy, who's a little bit smaller, he's big, but not as big as the one that brought down the tree, just took advantage of the other one's hard work. So I think this guy's the brains of the outfit, and the other one.
Yeah, that was some good shots.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah.
The leopard came out of the tree,
He has his like hunting
and
mode
she's
on.
walking right this way. Wow.
We can take like the birth, not when he comes very close.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Wow, this is a nice picture.
Turn this way.
Oh, she about to. She about to.
Oh, nice. You catching this?
Not only did we have that female leopard that was up in the tree that Thomas somehow spotted, and spotted is the operative word because it's a leopard. Now we also have this one, looks like a male, that was 2 trees over from the female that we saw who
Mud.
Alikuwa hapa.
So, in a scene straight out of The Lion King, we've got our own version of Pride Rock with 6 females. I was actually thinking of the part, the beginning part that's in Swahili. And suddenly, what was a bunch of sleeping lions are some lions that are showing interest in something.
See that little tiny one?
What does she see? Okay, one of our females came down off the rock and walked way out there. And these lions are all watching to see what she's after. Great migration. You can see all these up close. And then if I go out there, you can see all those dots out there. Way out there. Look at all those. That's a whole lot of wildebeest. This is a martial eagle.
Martial eagle.
Second largest eagle in Africa. And there is one itty bitty little hippo. And we've got one hippo that looks like it's getting ready to, or maybe two that are getting ready to go for a swim. Looks like Mama's getting baby to go down to the water too. Little baby giraffe. And there's Mama.
Survive.
What do you think, Thomas? A month or two?
Yeah, 1-2 months now. Very small.
When she ran across the road, she kind of stumbled like she's still getting used to. Oh.
Stretch, sit down.
We're in northern Serengeti, almost all the way up to Kenya, and this is called Mara Under Canvas, where we'll be staying in tents. And Jennifer is going to give us a tour of our tent.
This is the last stop on our 10-day safari. We're going to be spending the last 2 nights here. And this, of all the places that we stayed, this one is the most expensive.
The most expensive? And you've got us in a tent? Come on, Jen. I mean, this is nice, but where are we going to go to the bathroom? We got to go somewhere else to go to the bathroom?
Well, as a matter of fact, this nice tent has a bathroom.
It does. Wow.
There's a flushing toilet, a sink, even a full-length mirror. And then this is the shower area. So we have a shower here. And I don't know if you can hear that. That's thunder. There is a storm on the way.
It's a pretty big storm that's arrived. We're hearing lots of thunder. And we haven't really seen any lightning yet, but I'm sure we will. But it's actually raining pretty well. So all the flaps except our front door here have been closed. And we're sitting inside of our tent drinking
a glass of wine.
South African wine, I believe.
Wow, listen to that.
And there's the aforementioned thunder. So, all right, it is early in the morning on our very last day of safari. So let's talk about the Mara River.
So the whole plan of this trip was to see the wildebeest migration and to see them crossing the Mara River.
That's the famous scenes that you see with hundreds of wildebeest crossing the river and crocodiles snatching them out of the water and that sort of thing. But
so driving here today, yesterday, we saw a lot of wildebeest along the way. That means they crossed already.
Yeah,
and
so
they did it a couple days ago. So
apparently most of them have crossed. We're not sure if all of them. We still might see some crossing, but
it's unlikely.
The wildebeest were apparently not on the same schedule as us.
Exactly.
So today we're hoping to see maybe some wildebeest crossing the Mara, but we hope to see crocodiles, and we're still hoping to see a rhino up close. We saw one in the extreme distance, but way too far away to even get a picture of it, so we're hoping for that.
And also a kill.
A kill would be nice.
But that's probably unlikely.
Actually,
because that usually happens.
Actually, we're not hoping for a kill, but we're hoping that if a kill happens, that we're there to see it. We wish death. We wish death upon no animals. This is our tent that we've been sleeping in. This tent is the hotel lobby, charging station, and bar. This is the tent where we've been eating all of our meals. You know what, Jen?
What?
This place is intense. This is the famous Mara River, which runs from Kenya into Tanzania. And as you can see, it's very high right now. We had a big rainstorm last night. Seen here, we're still on the Mara River, and kind of a morbid scene. We've got a lot of dead wildebeest in the water. The vultures are here, and they're making a meal out of these. But you can smell the death with all these rotting carcasses. Here's one right down here. So we're not seeing wildebeest crossing the river, but we're seeing them, evidence of it, and seeing them laying there dead. Okay, in a stroke of amazing luck, we have wildebeest crossing the river. Here come a whole bunch more.
Going down there.
Looks like they're going to maybe choose another path down, but this current line that's coming through, there's a young'un making his way.
There's a brown one too.
There's one dead one, didn't make it.
Come on, you guys, go. Now they're like, oh shit,
And when they come up, everybody, there's a few other vehicles here, and everybody was cheering for this little baby. Third from the last here. We'll try to get a shot of him as he runs by. Good job, little guy. You made it.
alligator there too. And the crocodile.
Really? You see one?
Right here in front of us. He's not moving though.
Oh, that's right. There is a crocodile right
Hippo's watching.
here. He's too far away, I think, right now to go get him, but we'll keep one eye on him. There they are coming out of the water. And there they are going in. Not only that, but we have a bunch of hippos just kind of laughing at him, saying, "What's the big deal? We're in the water all the time."
We saw a wildebeest crossing the Mara River.
Hundreds of them.
And we waited 2 hours for them to finally make a decision, and they finally crossed. We saw hundreds of them cross, like Craig said, and it was just so exciting. That was like one of the main reasons why we came, so we got to see it.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay, Thomas! Woo!
Eagle, they look similar.
Big steppe eagle. Oh, here you're taking off. And we've just had our first turtle spotting, who was crossing the road. And
Thomas missed it.
yeah, he was in peril, but Thomas avoided him. And this is a Tarab turtle. Little guy, this isn't a big tortoise or anything, but he's a cute little bugger. I'd say he's maybe a radius of 4 or 5 inches across his shell. We're at Lake Magadi, which means soda ash. The lake is low right now because it's dry season, but it's a pretty setting with the acacia trees in the background and a whole bunch of flamingos out there. You see lightly. That is a big animal. And it's hard to see perspective when you're looking at something like this, but if we pan out just a little bit, there's a dead wildebeest animals. So picture a dead horse laying on its side, and that's about the size of the wildebeest. And this croc It is just massive. All right, Thomas, you've taught us a lot of Swahili, but you didn't teach us how to say goodbye.
Kwaheri.
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 And kwaheri, and then how do you say goodbye, my friend?
Kwaheri Rafiki.
Kwaheri Rafiki.
Kwaheri Rafiki. It's been fabulous being with you the last 10 days. You were an incredible guide. Your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, and your sense of humor, it's all been great, but most of all, you're a good man, and we've loved being with you, so we thank you. Asante sana.
Asante sana.
Karibu tena. Welcome again.
Okay, we hope to see you again.
Karibu tena.
All right. We think this is the plane that we're going to be taking here from Serengeti back to Arusha, and then a little later today we'll catch a flight back to Europe and back to the US. So this is our little propeller plane. Jen, here, you hold the camera and I'll go get the plane started.
Our trip to Africa is nearly over, and we're about to head to the airport and head back to the US via Amsterdam and London.
You know, I think before we do, we should take a moment to reflect. I'm good. You?
Yep.